Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome to my first video here on Lawbreakers. So this is pretty cool. I got invited to go out to North Carolina to the studio, to Bosky Studios, Bosky Productions offices, I guess, to check out this game. And by the way, how awesome is that? Although I just failed there and fell to my death, just swinging around is a lot of fun. So I'll sort of describe what this game is because I assume that mostly my audience, my regular audience is watching this and not everybody else. Of course, this may not be for everyone. It is most definitely a first-person shooter, but it is very fast-paced. The time to kill is really short and it's a lot of fun. This is the kind of shooter I like, and this is why I used to like Call of Duty, in that it used to be, I don't know, at least I used to find it a lot faster than it is now, especially back in Modern Warfare 3 days. And then also going further back to like Quake Unreal 3 Tournament, or Unreal Tournament 3? Quake 3 Unreal Tournament. But going back to then and playing those was so much fun. And this sort of brings that back, but, you know, in the modern day and age, it's a lot of fun. So I'm playing as the assassin right now. And basically, that, you can see I have two blades in my hands. I also have like a little sort of whip that I can sort of grapple onto things and sort of swing around and get around the map quicker like that. So not every character, so basically shift is not sprint. So that would normally be like a running sort of mechanism in a regular game. But in this game, it is your special ability. As you can see down there on the bottom left where it says shift, I have 3 uses of it. So in this, shift is actually a sort of a dash or a little boost. So it is kind of like a sprint with this one, but it's not a sustained sprint. Oh my God, did you see that? I almost fell to my death there, but I just saved it. Man, this game was a lot of fun to play, I gotta say. It was so good. Oh, here we go. I think I do pretty well here. Oh, there we go. So I just sort of grappled myself a little bit closer there. Got the double kill. I think at this point, this is as good as I'd ever been at this point. So I was feeling pretty happy about it. Oh, okay. So I'm just absolutely swinging the swords there. There we go. Got another kill. So look at that. Look at the kill feed on the top left. 3 in a row by yours truly. I'm doing pretty well here. There you go. That's the 4th in a row. And I think I get one more. So that, no, actually, no. I think I get another one after. Kill streak. Oh, man, this is good. I don't really know how to commentate like first-person shooters, but this is going pretty well. So where was I? Yeah, the assassins. That's my sprint is sort of the ability on this. On E is like sort of, I guess, it's kind of like a... no, not E. E is like, is that a pushback kind of thing? I think that was like a pushback kind of thing. Because it's got like a little hand and all that. Annihilation! Sick! I'm pretty sure this right here is the best I've ever played in the game. But on the very left there where it's got the 30-second cooldown, that's like your sort of, I guess, focus ability. I can't remember the actual name for it. I finally died, unfortunately, but I got one last kill before I did, so that's quite good. I can't remember what it's actually called, but that sort of focuses you in, highlights other players, it allows you to kill them quicker and move, I think, a little bit faster, and it gives you, I think it sort of gives you a little bit of a, I don't know. But anyway, it gives you that sort of bonus there. And that's obviously got quite a long cooldown because it is pretty powerful and you kind of want to activate that when you're in the middle of it. So this game mode, I should probably talk about the game mode we're playing here now. I'm not sure what is it called? Well, you got to get, basically in the game mode, there's a battery. The battery spawns in the middle of the map, and each team has to try and get it to their base to charge it up to 100%, and then keep it there for, I think, about 30 seconds once it's at 100%, and then your team scores. The first team to get 2 points wins, essentially. So each base, you have to try and get the battery too. So that's my base. We have the base right now. You can see we're at 47%. The cool thing about this game mode is that it's, I guess it's kind of like Capture the Flag in a way, but a little bit different because you got the sort of charging aspect to it. So you have to hold it, then you have to sort of try and grab it and get it over to the other side. So we were playing 5v5, which was pretty sweet. And it gives you a good balance because it means the other team can actually, in fact, wipe everybody out. And then that's sort of the prime opportunity to steal the battery. And that actually did happen a few times. I'm not sure if it happened specifically in this map, or in this match, sorry, that we're seeing now. But that would happen quite often, is that someone would come in, or like a few people from the other team would come in, maybe 3 or 4 of them would come in. They would decimate you, and then they could clear everyone out, and then get the battery. So it is... Like, at least this game mode was very much about teamwork because it made it a lot easier than trying to go in just by yourself. I don't know how I even killed someone there, but I did. Double kill. This is a really good match. I'm really happy with this one. Yeah, so it was definitely possible. So right here, I'm standing in the sort of health pod right now. Your health does not automatically regen. You have to go to those pods. So that is something that I wasn't used to. So more often than not, I was doing very well in this game, but more often than not, I would forget to do that. And I would die. And I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that you got to go get your health. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind is when you're playing this, when you have a bit of downtime, you definitely want to get your health back up if there's no one around. So it was very useful that obviously all 5 of my teammates were like at the actual event because we could talk to each other and actually coordinate an attack, which we did eventually start doing. It took us a while to actually get around to that. But here's this sort of little focused ability. You can see the enemies go red and you can actually see them through the walls. But that wasn't really an opportune time to use it because now I have to wait another 70 seconds until I can use that again. And oh my god, I just got point blank shot, not point blank, but I got shot right in the face with a rocket. Just then, that was crazy. But yeah, I got another kill streak, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, basically I had a lot of fun with this. Obviously you guys know, and if you're still watching at this point, well thank you, because my general audience, and you are most likely one of them, are usually here for the creative games where I'm building something. And I'm aware this is something different and it's probably not going to get crazy views, but I had a lot of fun with it. So in the center of the map, so this game, Lawbreakers, is about, I think it's after some sort of event where the world is, I think, oh yeah, it was the moon or something got destroyed because of a reason that I've forgotten. The moon was destroyed, that had catastrophic like causes on the Earth, and as such, the Earth sort of went into an apocalyptic state. But this game takes place after they've sort of rebuilt and everything is back on track. So at this point in the game, human civilization has mastered the sort of the art of gravity, if you will. They've learned how to use gravity, how to harness it, and get it to work for like in their advantage. So, ooh, am I going to get this person here or am I going to die? Oh, I got them. Nice. So in the middle of the map, which you do see from time to time, I'm just sorry. I'm watching the matches get... Oh, dude, I got the battery. I got the battery. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of there. Oh, no. I'm dead. Yeah, so in the middle of the map, there's actually a section that is sort of 0G. So in the middle of the map, when you jump into it, you start sort of floating around, and it's all 0G. And it's actually really, really cool. It adds an interesting little aspect. And one thing that's really cool, so you can, if you're using the class that has the rocket launcher, actually, this is true for all characters. If you press Control, you will fire directly behind you. So 180 degrees, you will fire directly behind you. And if you do this with a rocket launcher in the 0G area, it will actually give you a boost. So it will boost you through the air. So it acts as, I guess, somewhat of a jetpack. Obviously, the downside being that you're using rockets to do that. But it does give you that boost. And you can also rocket jump with it too, which I think is pretty sweet. I don't even remember the last game that allowed you, or last sort of newish game that allowed you to rocket jump. It's been a while. But yeah, so in the middle I have that sort of anti-grav area, and you can see obviously all the floating rocks around the side of the map there on the left. That sort of explains that they've harnessed gravity and they're building all these weird cool structures. Oh my god. Oh, I died. I did that so many times as well. Like I would get close to getting across and then I just fell to my death, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so the game Lawbreakers is about the law, you know, like police and the lawbreakers, the criminals, and that's essentially what's happening. I actually don't know what team I'm on right now, to be honest. I'm going to assume that I'm on the breakers because I'm red. But I don't know if that's true. I'm completely guessing. So the breakers, I think the story behind it was that there was some form of futuristic drug or something, maybe? I don't know. Like they didn't give us a lot of details on the story, but it was something like that. I can't remember why, and I don't know. I don't know. There's some story there. I can't remember what it is, but it's there, and that's what we're fighting over essentially. But anyway, so this game comes down to it being very small space, very vertical. Like there's lots of different levels. Obviously I could run below all of this. I'm on the sort of upper level now. You have the central bit there. I don't go to the central bit a lot in this game mode because this game mode very much lends itself to flanking and infiltrating the bases. So you don't get a lot of that sort of centralized gameplay. They didn't have team deathmatch available to play. Oh my god, that Azuriki guy just decimated people. If you look in the kill feed, he just killed so many people. Yeah, they didn't have like a regular sort of team deathmatch available, so we were just playing this battery game mode, whatever it's called. I wish I knew. It probably said at the beginning. I'll probably say it in the title as well, if I if I remember to do that. But yeah, by far my favorite. So there's 5 classes at the moment. What was it? There was the Assassin, which I'm playing as now. There's the Vanguard. There was... is it Titan? No, it can't be called Titan. Oh my god. I need to know what these are called. There's 5 of them. So basically, both teams... so the way they explained it to us, by the way, the way they managed balancing is there's 5 classes for both teams. And the opposing class, so there's an assassin on both teams, basically. And while they may look different and their weapons may look different and they may even appear to function differently, underneath the hood, they are exactly the same. So you have exactly the same access to the same classes on both teams. So they don't have to, you don't run into all those really complex balancing issues where, you know, the enemy team might not have an equivalent character. You might have just seen a little while ago, I was in the center. And right here, this is the 0G area I'm in now. That's why you'll see people floating around. Even I'm floating around right now. And you can sort of... This is where it gets really interesting. And I think it will be a little bit more interesting in a different game modes, because while there is a little bit of a sort of central arena gameplay in this one, it only really happens either at the beginning when you're trying to get the battery, or sometimes if people try and steal the battery and run through the middle. But that doesn't happen. Well, that didn't happen very often for us. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of pans out. But as for now, at least I didn't find myself in the center a lot on this map. So it'll be interesting to see how they address that. Whether that is just, you know, akin to the game mode we're playing, or whether that is for some other reason. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time in the middle. Once I found out that you could use the assassin and sort of grapple around the outside of the map to flank, I was like, oh my god, I am doing that every time. It's pretty sweet, and you would have noticed I've been doing it a lot if you've been looking at the gameplay. So that's a cool little part there. So you spawn up top, but there's no direct path to run into your base. So if you walk out to the left, you can sort of hook around and go straight underneath like really quickly. Oh wow, I just got a double kill. Don't even know how that happened, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, so that was a quick way to get there. I don't know if I'll do it again or not. Maybe we'll be able to see it, because I think, yeah, the enemy's actually got the battery right now, which is not ideal. And I actually don't recall who wins this match. I'm hoping we do, because, I mean, this is... I didn't watch this recording before... oh, I've got the battery. Oh, cool. So our team saved it. Oh, and then I died immediately. But our team saved the battery, so it was still in our base, which is awesome. Nice. So we're coming near the end now. So like I said, it's the first team to score 2 points, and I'm hoping it's us. But like I said earlier, they could very easily... Oh, not very easily, but it's very, very possible to swipe the battery at 99%, even 100%. We had a few games where the battery was actually charged to 100%, and then you have to... I don't know if it's 20 or 30 seconds, but you have to hold it for some amount of time once it's at 100%. And we had it at the point where, you know... Maybe there's 10 seconds left, the enemy team would kill us, they would get the battery, they would take it over, and then they had to start for the 20 seconds. And it got really down to the wire, and that, I can honestly say, was so exciting and so intense. And when you won those situations, it was like the best feeling ever. But when you lost, you're like, oh. It was a little bit sad. But yeah, it's 1-1 right now, so either team could actually take this. Even though we have the battery, that doesn't mean anything. We could still very much lose at this point. And currently, I am dying over and over again. That Azuriki guy got really, really good halfway through this match. Like, I started off supremely strong. I started this game very strong with that kill streak and the annihilation. And then it really, really was downhill for me, like, from there, unfortunately. But that's just the way it is. So there you can see I just did that little shortcut to get underneath so we can get down. There's actually a tank in the room right now. I don't know if that's actually the name of the class. I mean... That's our tank, so he's like defending the base. I thought it was an enemy at first, but then I was like, oh wait, no, that's our guy, so we're good. So it's actually really interesting. If everyone on your team does decide to play an assassin, which I think that actually did happen at one point, it's not necessarily a good thing, because obviously each class has their own advantage and their own disadvantage, whereas the assassin can move fairly quickly around, and you're able to kill people pretty quickly once you get up close. You can only really kill them up close. You do have a secondary shotgun, but again, that's also still close range. So it still takes a while. And I think this might be a game where they actually sneak that battery out right at the end, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so having a tank on the team and then having an assassin, is usually a pretty good combo. If you have even or a Vanguard or I think it is an Engineer one of them. I don't know. But yeah, if you have the right sort of makeup of the team and everyone's playing the role that they're best at, you can do so well. Like when I believe Kayanator, who's playing on the other team at the moment, I think he was playing the tank class a lot of the time. Oh my god, yeah, so they've got 20 seconds left to get that battery. Oh, I've just died. No, the enemy team has won. No. So you can see they stole that battery at 98%. We had it the entire match, but they got it at the end. And I've got 4 seconds to get to the other side of the map. It is not going to happen. But that is sort of my first look at Lawbreakers here. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I did pretty well, though. I was the MVP of the map. The match, as you can see, I've got the most score out of everyone. So I did do pretty well. And I'm quite happy with that. I don't know how we even have ping. We're all literally in the same room. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I do have another gameplay video of it coming shortly. And I also have a vlog of my experience there. So you can check that out in the link down below. But I will see you next time. And have an awesome day.